It's Tuesday, the 15th of June. Welcome to the Breakfast Show. I'm your host, Mark Anthony, and we will get to those news headlines in just a second. But first, let's veer off the road marked industry and take a trip down the gravel track marked celebrity birthdays.
Happy birthday!
It's many happy returns to actor Neil Patrick Harris, to O'Shea Jackson, who you will all know better as gangster rapper Ice Cube. Many happy returns, Mr. Cube. And to actress Courtney Cox, who will be known forever as Monica from Friends. In addition, it is also the 15th anniversary of the formation of the Demo Diva company in the US. You might recall the company was born out of the devastation wrought by Hurricane Katrina that brought New Orleans to its knees. We have actually filmed an exclusive interview with Simone Bruni, the Demo Diva herself, and we'll be bringing that to you in the next few days or thereabouts, just as soon as our editing department pulls their finger out. So, shortly after 6 p.m. last night, UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson took his place behind that dreaded podium yet again and delivered the news that we both expected and feared. COVID restrictions here in the UK are to be extended. It's easy to imagine that this extension will have little or no impact upon the demolition and construction industry that were afforded key worker status and have, therefore, worked pretty much through the whole of the pandemic. It's also easy to think that the currently buoyant house building sector will continue to prop up the industry. But the hospitality industry that will suffer the most from this extension of restrictions has traditionally been a key source of work for the wider construction industry. It now seems likely that we'll lose many of the pubs, clubs, restaurants and hotels that have previously been a source of new build and refurbishment work. I hope that's not the case. I hope 4 weeks is not too much for some of those guys, but I'll be keeping my fingers crossed.
The Miller GT series heralds a new era of unrivaled power and cutting-edge intelligent coupler technology, increasing job site safety, machine versatility, and productivity. It's the added versatility that you need at the value you can afford. To find out more, visit millergroundbreaking.com.
Business is booming in demolition and construction, and yeah, it seems the bad news is creeping in. A shortage of EU workers is starting to drive up labour costs, particularly in London, according to a leading payroll specialist. According to Construction Inquirer this morning, new payroll data for self-employed workers shows average earnings in London increased by 4.5% to £885 a week. Ian Anfield, Managing Director of Hudson Contract, said, "We are starting to see the impact of people leaving the UK ahead of the EU settlement scheme deadline on June 30th and not being replaced by incomers. First and foremost, this is affecting London, which is the highest concentration of foreign construction workers and the most transient labour force. The West Midlands has also seen a significant rise in weekly earnings for subcontractors, increasing by 3.5% to £920 during May." Excuse me, I thought I was going to sneeze. This cost increase mirrors an acute shortage of building materials in the West Midlands as a result of significant house building activity and major infrastructure projects in Birmingham, including new rail stations for the HS2 project and facilities for the Commonwealth Games in 2022, should I say. Anfield added, "There is shed loads of construction work about and growing pressure on the availability of both labour and materials. Brexit may be a done deal, but the repercussions appear to be far from over." Now, speaking about those from beyond UK shores, French attachment manufacturer Ardennes recently opened a dedicated facility in Coventry to better serve customers in the UK. And as ever, we were the first on the case.
The UK demolition industry is very, very demanding.
and it requires a real commitment from manufacturers and from dealers. So it's interesting to note that Ardennes Equipment, the French manufacturer, has decided to open a new depot here in Coventry.
My name is Bill Jenkins, and I am responsible for the north of England, Scotland and Northern Ireland. We are in our Coventry branch, small warehouse holding that we have in the middle of the country. Recently opened, probably the last 6 months.
My name is Sean Donovan, and I am Ardennes dealer manager for south of England, Wales and Southern Ireland.
The reason why we've decided to come to Coventry is because, number one, location, right in the middle of the country, good access to infrastructure.
We needed to have a central location and with a good local representation of demolition companies. I think HS2 starting was a bonus to us opening here, but we always intended to open somewhere in the Midlands.
We needed to commit to the UK. In the past, we've relied on product being shipped from France. Brexit was always an issue. Nobody really knew what was going to happen. We just thought that to serve our customers in a more productive way, we should have stock available in the country. The emphasis is really to get a bigger dealership platform. That's really what we're after.
The thing that makes Ardennes stand out is our ability to work with people. We do have a standard range of product,
but we also offer bespoke product.
We're very much a solution-based manufacturer and are only too willing to help and spend time with the customer to overcome any problem they may have.
If people want to come to us with a special application, then we're more than happy to sit down, discuss, design and manufacture.
We are very well known for our selector grabs, for clamshell grabs and tying grabs. We also have a range of tilt rotators, demolition products, both primary and secondary processors, and we also have a very innovative Ardennes jet which can be attached to most of our attachments.
The Ardennes name is not as well known as we would like it to be. That's something that we need to work on.
We have just brought in a new warranty scheme. It's a new 3-year full warranty which has taken effect from this month. We have priced it very competitively. We are now offering it as standard on all selector grabs, all clamshell grabs and tying grabs. It's very easy to administer. It's all done online, and it is a very comprehensive warranty scheme covering many components that other warranties wouldn't cover. The reason you should buy Ardennes, I believe, is we're very passionate about our product. We will always stand by our product, and in some cases we've even stood by our product well outside of warranty.
I have to say, I've been very impressed with the Ardennes product range over a number of years now, particularly the grabs and the Ardennes Jet dust suppression system. Both Bill and Sean are really committed to the Ardennes cause, and if my visit is anything to go by, they really couldn't be any more helpful if they tried. The fact that the company has now set up shop here in the UK shows a real commitment to the sector, I think, and I wish them every success.
Sorry to interrupt the guy with the funny glasses, but if you're enjoying this video, please hit the like button as it helps our channel. Or, better still, share this video with a friend or a colleague. Thank you. Right, back to Beardy.
Her constant interruptions are really starting to bug me now. But if you can hit the like button, or better still, share this with a friend or colleague, we really would appreciate it. Oldham is about to get 88 new homes as part of a development at Vale Drive East. The £9.5 million project is being let by client First Choice Homes. And according to the good folks at the Builders Conference, United Living is in the running for the new build portion of the works. However, before the site is shovel ready, there is a small matter of demolishing the building that currently sits on the site. And as yet, a suitably competent contractor has yet to be appointed. You can find out more about this one and many more just like it over at buildersconference.co.uk. And finally, At 4 p.m. this afternoon, engcon is holding a virtual launch to unveil a pair of new excavator products. It's a new quick hitch and also a new tilt rotator as well. We'll be bringing you all the details of that on tomorrow's show, but we're also going to attempt to live stream the engcon live stream so that you can actually take part in the event in person. Now, I've got to admit, we've never done this before, and to be entirely honest, I still haven't figured out exactly how the technology works. But if you're here at 4 o'clock this afternoon, you'll be able to see just how we get on. Excuse me. We will do our best to keep it brief because we all know we have a date with the Hungary-Portugal match at 5 p.m. But until then, have a great day. Stay safe. Look after yourself, your family, your friends, and your colleagues. And I will see you again, all things being equal, at 4 o'clock this afternoon for the engcon launch. If not, I will see you again on the morrow. Morning, Ken, and morning, Nick. Never tried Benadryl, Nick. I really must give that a try because my nose is itching, my eyes are itching. I'm not doing too much of the sneezing right now, but yeah, I came on the show today literally expecting to start a sneezing fit. So Benadryl, I think I'll be off to the pharmacy in just a second. And you're absolutely right, Nick. One of the reasons that the video that we're working on is slightly delayed, I interviewed Simone for the umpteenth time, actually, on, I think it was Thursday last week, actually. But there's just so much backstory to the foundation of Demo Diva. I mean, literally, Hurricane Katrina hit New Orleans, rendered Simone Bruni unemployed, homeless. And like any right-minded person would do, she sat there and thought, I know, I'll start a demolition company. And 15 years later, that demolition company is still going great guns. She now owns a timber mill as well. She's moved over into asbestos. They're doing a lot of waste removal as well. So Demo Diva going from strength to strength. So out of adversity, an acorn and ultimately a growing oak was born. That will probably do me for today because I can sense the nose itching again. Thanks for joining me. I shall see you all again very, very soon. And if you can be around at 4 o'clock this afternoon, I'll see you then.